Mission 26. Sounds kind of corny, but it kind of helps motivation-wise, I guess. So first of all, what's up, guys? I'm alive, still kicking it, still trying to get back to dunking, but I just suck, I guess. So for about a year now, I've had what was called degenerative disc disease, or at least kind of. When I had my MRI done, they said that it looked like I had it, but it was possible that one of my discs in my back was just aggravated. It's been aggravated for almost a year now, which is partially my fault. So the job I had whenever my back started hurting, I wouldn't say it was physically demanding, but it required a lot of lifting in the frontal plane, which was causing stress on my spine, bending forward. And I didn't have good lifting technique, as like old man as that sounds. So I didn't give my back the right things it needed to heal. On top of that, I had the worst diet whatsoever. And besides these last like 2 weeks, I've still had the worst kind of diet. I'm over 200 pounds, and I was over 200 pounds then. Let me turn my back so the wind isn't like blowing against the mic. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to keep it from doing that. Oh, this is stupid. So I'm over 200 pounds, and even though I'm not obese, that's more weight than my, dude, this wind, that's more weight than my body's used to. And that on top of having some kind of spine injury is not a good combination. And then finally, the third thing, my workout routine. I had a plan to, do my McGill Big 3, which is for core stability and spine stability to help with my back pain, and I just wasn't consistent with it at all. So with all that being said, Mission 26, what is it? Mission 26 is basically my plan to get back to dunking in some kind of form by the time I turn 26. Now, I don't know how many days specifically it is until I turn 26, but I will know by the time I'm editing this video. So like right here, or maybe like right here, I'll have the days for when I turn 26. That's how long I have to get as healthy as I can to be able to dunk in some kind of form. So what is my actual plan to get that done? It's broken down into 3 things. Number 1, and probably the most important, is back health. I have a new job that is a lot more physically demanding, but to an extent, I can control it. But because I'm new to this job and I'm getting used to everything, I haven't been able to control it that well. And something I've noticed is my glutes have been a whole lot more sore. And I think the reasoning for that is because my core, front and backside, is just so unbelievably weak. See, specifically, my glute medius gets really sore. And if you don't know, your glute medius can actually help when it comes to stabilizing your body. If you stand on one leg, your glute medius is firing. You can probably just feel on your glute and feel that it's hard. Okay, wait. So because your glute medius can help stabilize your body, I think my glute medius on both sides is so unbelievably sore all the time because it's having to make up for the weaknesses that my core is like dealing with, because my core is not strong enough to help stabilize my body like it's supposed to. And I think that's part of the reason why my back just hasn't gotten better. So the plan, which it was kind of the plan before, but I didn't realize it was this bad, is to get my core as strong as I possibly can. Now I have workouts that I've been doing to do this, and I'm going to put them on the screen so you guys can see them. These are the workouts I'm going to be doing for about a month, and then I'm going to start adding more difficult workouts in as long as I'm getting stronger. On top of that, I need to go on a 30-minute walk every day. Now I'm not going to lie, it's going to be iffy as to whether or not I'm going to end up doing it, because I still lack a lot of discipline. Discipline is probably the hardest thing when it comes to literally anything you do in life. Because I'm motivated, I have the motivation, I have the want to do these things. It's just having the discipline to actually do it on my phone. Oh God! Gotta hurry up and make this video. What was I saying? Discipline. Yeah, I just don't have discipline. So the next part, and probably the simplest part, is going to be, I'm talking about workouts, right? See, I can't even remember what I'm talking about. Did I say it was divided into 3 parts? Did I talk about diet? I don't think I talked about diet. Okay, so there's back health and diet. I'm about to crash out. So diet, I'm gonna try and eat around 2,000 to 2,400 calories so I can start losing weight and get under 200 pounds, because even though I'm not obese, I'm so worried this is gonna fall. Even though I'm not obese, being over 200 pounds, my body's not used to, and it's not gonna help my spine health at all. So I'm going to try and get under 200 pounds. And I've been somewhat eating within those calories the past 2 weeks, but I've also been taking I've also been taking creatine. So I can't tell a noticeable change right now because creatine makes you hold more water, so that's probably adding to my weight, but it is what it is. So the last thing is gonna be kind of part of the first part with my back health, because it has to do with working out. I'm gonna work out my upper body as much as I can at home. With this new job, my shift is 12 to 9, so I have a lot of time in the morning before I go into work, but my only transportation is a company vehicle, and I can't use it for anything personal. So all of my workouts are gonna have to be at home, which I'll have a list of all my workouts that I've already been doing and I'm gonna continue to do, because I also want my overall physique to get back to where it was. Because I went to the gym today, this is my off day, I was able to go to a gym, and looking at myself in the mirror, I'm basically where I started when I first started making videos. I'm exactly where I was. I look the exact same, it's just the only difference is I'm not jumping or dunking at all right now. So that was kind of some motivation to make this video, because I know I already made a video talking about, you know, I'm not finished yet, corny. I've also made a ton of videos on TikTok talking about my new plan, and I haven't stuck to it, but I'm making this to give an update. I'm gonna try and follow up with this video with some other videos as I go throughout this, because I'm getting more and more motivation and discipline every day, every week. So hopefully I can keep at it and we can get back to dunking before I turn 26. So I'm gonna hurry up and end this video so my phone doesn't break. If you guys are, you know, been a subscriber for a long time or a follower for a long time, you probably saw the one dunk session I had. I think it's like the worst dunk session ever, and it's because my phone broke because the wind blew it down. So don't want that to happen again. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on my other platforms. If I keep this updated, it will most likely be on TikTok. So follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna try and keep you guys updated as much as I can. Other than that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.